Maybe you're sitting there and you've always wondered, should I take music lessons? Should my kids take music lessons? And you wish that there was a simple 3-question test you could take that could give you the answers of yes or no on should you take music lessons. So I'm going to now tell you what that test is. First question. Do you have the instrument that you want to learn? If you want to learn how to play guitar, I recommend you get a guitar. If you're totally beginner, get a starter guitar. Don't go and get yourself like a $5,000 Taylor. Get yourself like those $200 Yamaha guitars or something. The second thing that you're gonna need is the desire to learn. You have to want to learn. I was forced into piano lessons for like literally 7 years. I was like Jacob working for his freedom. The drums was my Rachel. Once I was actually learning something that I really wanted to learn, like the drums, I mean, you couldn't keep me away from it. I was obsessed. So then the third test, which is like the biggest, the most important thing, really. Well, no, they're all really important. Forget I said that. Number 3 is a question, but it's a test in itself. So number 3, can you pass the clap test? The clap test is something I've developed to figure out if you are at all musically hopeless. If you go somewhere and they say, you don't need to be able to clap along to a song and I can teach you how to feel music, and just they're lying to you and they're just trying to rip you off. But if you have like even this much, even just like a tiny little bit to work with, well then we can build upon that, and that's where lessons come in. And all of a sudden you're like clapping like a pro, and then you're playing like a pro, and it'll work out. So here we go, here's the clap test, we'll do it together. Get it. All right, so the song is playing. You're gonna try to clap along. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and. Are you clapping? Okay, so some of you are clapping like this. And I would say, good job, you're doing it. Clapping like this. You're very zealous, and we can still work with that. If you're like this, I don't know what to tell you. So that's the clap test. Did you pass? Did you not pass? Were you able to clap along? So let's recap. Number 1, have your instrument. And number 2, you have the commitment and the drive because you want to learn. And number 3, you know how to clap. You know how to snap your fingers to a beat. I would say, awesome, perfect. You are an excellent candidate to take music lessons and actually improve upon the skills that you desire. So that's the test. Should you take music lessons or not? I hope this was helpful to you. Pass it along to people that you know want to take music lessons, want to learn. Parents, if you want to put your kids in music lessons, I suggest waiting until they're old enough till they can count. And they don't even have to be able to count to like 100. They just have to count to like 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe be able to count to 8. Maybe you've taken lessons before and they want to start you with like a bunch of theory. I think theory is important, but you have to be able to go home and practice this stuff for hours. And so I like to teach my students with the songs that they actually want to learn. So that's kind of the methods I use. Or maybe you want to play on your worship team and you want to figure out, you know, how do I do this in worship? Or how do I sing and play guitar? Or how do I, you know, do that cool little swell thing on the drums? We can definitely work on those things. If you're more focused on learning, like, I want to know how many half steps are in a melodic minor scale, then we can also do that, but it's really more about learning the songs that you want to learn, and then I will teach you those little theory things as we go. That way you stay really engaged, and you gotta be happy learning what you want to learn. Also, I would like to note that if you want to take music lessons because you want to get involved in your worship team at church, I would love to give you a big fat discount and help you work on those skills, you know, the worship arts, playing with a band and things like that. So please contact me and ask me about a special rate for lessons for you. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope that the test was helpful to you. So maybe I'll be seeing you soon here in my little studio, learning what you'd love to learn. Let me know if you're interested, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.